Password protect a folder. What are the available options for password protecting a folder? I'm talking about requiring a password to actually access the folder, not just user access rights. Is the third-party software out there secure and stable? What are the recommendations?
My Lockbox is security software enabling you to password protect any folder on your computer. The protected folder, Lockbox, is hidden from any user and application of your system, including administrator and system itself. It is impossible to access the Lockbox, not only from the local computer, but also from the net. The program is extremely easy to use. You can set the Lockbox location and the password during the setup procedure. After the setup is done, Lockbox will be hidden and locked until you enter the valid password. Folder Lock is a Windows program to encrypt or password protect files, folders, removable drives, partitions, USB sticks, etc. In encryption mode. It uses the strong 256-bit ICE encryption algorithm to encrypt objects on the fly. In lock mode, files, folders and drives are not encrypted, but protected with a password. Folder Lock is shareware, $39.95. Try before you buy. TrueCrypt and FreeIt are powerful and free alternatives, but it might be an overkill for what you have in mind. They don't encrypt separate folders, but rather an entire file system, either a file-based volume or a whole disk.
If you have Windows 7 Ultimate or Enterprise, I would suggest encrypting a partition with the built-in tool BitLocker and storing your folder within that partition. You can also use a USB drive for that purpose. I somehow don't trust third-party software with something as important as encryption. I usually avoid them and suggest against using them.
You can try Private Disk. It creates a virtual disk inside your system, encrypting it with ICE 256. The program is extremely easy to use. Although it doesn't password protect the folder, I think it is a better choice. The problem with the password protected folder paradigm is that such software needs to somehow integrate into Windows Explorer, otherwise the protected folder wouldn't appear as a folder. Besides that, it means that it will only work with Windows Explorer or some built-in file browser. This imposes some constraints, rendering other programs unable to interact with the protected folder. Private Disk approach is fully transparent. Any program will be able to work with the encrypted volume as if it were a regular one.
While I'm not 100% about actually password protecting a folder, you could zip or RAR the folder and password protect it. Alternatively, I could recommend TrueCrypt, which has already been mentioned.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.